You are watching Flight in Progress. With Jayhawk Productions.
What's good? My name is Jayhawk. I am a music producer from Los Angeles, California. I've been fortunate enough to go platinum twice, one on a major label album and another independently. I partnered up with Tunecore to make this video. What I'm going to do today is we are going to find out how to distribute a single to Spotify using Tunecore. Doing this, we do have 4 steps, but before the steps, I'm just going to make sure you have these things before we begin. Definitely want to have a good quality version of your song in WAV format. That is the upload form recommended to upload to Tunecore. Another thing you want to have is cover art for your music. You want that to be over 1600 by 1600. So getting your music on Tunecore isn't hard at all. So first thing we're going to do is go to tunecore.com. We are going to make an account. Making a Tunecore account is free, and then you go ahead and pay as needed if you want to upload a single or album. We're going to create a single. So we're going to title the song. All right. Next thing we're going to do is click if the song has explicit lyrics or not. This one does not. Next thing we're going to do is select who the main artist is. So I am the main artist. But let's say you're someone new. So I'm going to create a new name. We're going to call this Someone New. So if you are a new artist, chances are you don't have a Spotify account already to distribute music. So you're going to want to do a check for your artist name to see if no one else has that name on Spotify. If they do, it's okay. But you just want to do a check to make sure you are the only one with your name. But if you do have a Spotify account, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Spotify, copy your URL, and paste it into this Spotify URL link right there. So either or, it's okay. If you do have an account or not, it's all right. We're gonna get through it. So this next section is you're going to choose the main language of your song. All right. This song happens to be in English. Next thing we're going to choose is the primary genre of the song. Hip hop and rap. Let's say it's secondary is R&B. And the release date. So it's recommended you release your song 2 weeks in advance. 3 weeks would be great as well. The reason why you do this is because if you want to submit your song to Spotify playlist, you want to give them enough time in order to process your song and consider it for a playlist submission, because there are thousands of songs being uploaded to Spotify per day. The next thing you want to do is select your release time. This kind of confuses artists a little bit, but new music releases these days are done on a Friday, and that's when the music industry decides to drop. So your first option you have is 12 a.m. in New York, no matter where you are in the world. That's a pretty popular option, seeing as that New Music Friday, if you are in Los Angeles like myself, that means your song will be released 9 p.m. on a Thursday night. If you want to be with the crowd, you could do this because that means people don't have to wait on your music. If you did click the second option, that would mean 12 a.m. in New York and also 12 a.m. in Los Angeles. You can choose that option, but just know at 9 p.m. Los Angeles time, everybody else's music is going to be out, and everybody in LA has to wait until midnight until your music is available to them. So depending on how you frame that, it's up to you. The next category we have is, can this release be sold worldwide? So I have a friend in India who this option really does apply to him because he has some restrictions and he has some territories and countries that he doesn't want the music in. Whatever option is valid for you, that's the option you pick. Previously released is the next section. This song has not, but if it has, go ahead and list it. The next section is going to be your label name. So that is your record label name. So you have a lot of big labels out there. You have a lot of big indie labels out there. So this section is pretty much giving you your stamp of who you are. You know, what company is this? The next section is UPC/EAN code and, of course, ISRC code. The amount of sales and streams for your music will be tracked using this code. But if you do not have one, Tunecore will generate one for you. And the last thing you have in this section is the recording location. Have some fun with that. So we have completed one of the 4 steps already. We're moving. So the next step you're going to do is we're going to add the stores. For your single, you do want your music distributed into all the stores. At the top here, you see this thing called Store Automators. Currently, there are a lot of places to stream your music, and there's a lot of stores popping up every year, every couple months. If you want your music to be automatically added to these new stores that pop up, you would click the option. If you don't click the option, and let's say 6 months from now, one of the biggest music stores in a different part of the world is now on Tunecore, you have to go back and manually add that. So it's up to you if you want to select this or not. If you do, it's $10. If not, it is free. So you want to go ahead and deliver to all stores. And of course, you definitely want to select your Spotify store as well. So you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom here, and you're going to click Save. So we now have all the stores you want to distribute to selected. So we have now completed step 2. Step 3. The next step we're going to do is we're going to upload our song. So as you scroll down here, you're going to see that Tunecore is asking you to provide the legal name of the songwriter. You want to go ahead and add the first and last name of all your songwriters on the song down here for the credits. And also, Tunecore has a great option that you can add lyrics as well. Some music streaming services do allow the lyrics to be displayed as you're watching the song. So that's a dope addition. And also, for you TikTokers out there, you can also add the minutes and seconds of where you want your song to start playing when people are making TikToks to your song. So that's something that's dope as well. So after we have our songwriter credits in, and we have our lyrics, if we want it, we're going to go ahead and click Save. So as I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to go ahead and grab that WAV version of your song to upload to Tunecore. So when this is uploading, you don't want to do anything else. Just let the music upload. You're going to see that little wheel spinning, and you'll know it's good once you see the title of your song uploaded. And Tunecore is also going to tell you 3 of the 4 steps is completed, so that's cool. So the next step we're going to do is to add our artwork. So as I told you before, the artwork at least needs to be 1600 by 1600. And that is just the requirements that Tunecore has for its store. Let's say you don't have a cover art, no problem. Tunecore will actually make cover art for you based on what the title of your song is. So you can click Make My Art, scroll down and see these designs. If you don't like any designs, you can click Generate More and basically find the art that makes sense for you. But if you do have your own cover art, of course you would click in that other slot and upload your own cover art. All right, so you're gonna wait for it to upload. All right, so your artwork is uploaded, and as you can see at the top of your screen, 4 of 4 steps completed. So before we proceed, we just want to go ahead and make sure everything is good. You just want to proofread what you did. Because once you select the next step, the last thing you want to be doing is, oh, I forgot this, or I didn't mean to do that, or my release date's wrong. So you just want to go and proofread, make sure everything is good to go, all right? So now you know how to upload a single to Spotify using Tunecore. Once again, my name is Jayhawk. I partnered up with Tunecore to make this video. This is Flight in Progress, where I like to educate the next generation of artists and music producers. I hope to help somebody out there. Now you know how to upload a single to Spotify using Tunecore, all right? If you have any questions, hit me up. Hey, sell that music. It's time. It's time to make it happen. Let's go.